Hey guys, okay, I'm here to do day 6 and 7 of the Junk Journal Joy Advent Calendar. It's Karen from Sunrise Crocus, and after this one we should be pretty well caught up, so hopefully the rest will be smooth sailing. Alright, okay, sit down, put the glasses on, hope I'm not making things shake too much. So here's number 6, cute little box. And what actually ends up being in it, let me empty it out for you. Put some aside so that I can do some with you. Now this is 2 sets, so that's why it looks like probably more than what you got. But you get a bunch of these little tiny cupcake holders. And you get some brads. And you get some of these little circles that go in the middle. And what you end up making in the end is something that looks like this. Don't know if this is focusing on it really well. Oh, there we go. See, it's got a little glittery thing on it. It's got 2 letters. And then the other one has the gold. Let's see how that makes a nice little flower embellishment for a page. All right, so let me show you how to do them. Okay, so first you take one of your cupcakes holders, okay, and you fold it in half like this. And then you fold it another time and another time and another time if you like, and then you cut it any old way you want. The way I did was I just did points, so I'm gonna figure out where the middle is and go boop and boop, and let's unfold it and see what we got. It's just like making snowflakes. All right, so there we go. We got the outside of one. All right, I guess I probably folded it one less because it seems like I made twice as much. All right, and then you take another one, which I had done before. Take another one, fold it the way I had folded it before. Now this time you want to cut a little bit lower because you want it to be inside a little bit more. So I think for this one, I'm going to probably start around here and just do a little half a circle and see how that works out. Let's unfold that. And there you go. You've got another little one that's like a little bit smaller than the other one. Okay, and now you can either put this behind or like behind the second one, like that. Or if you're going to use one of the see-through ones, you could put it in front if you like, because you could see through it. I like it behind. I'm going to do it with the silver because I haven't used a silver one yet. So there's the silver. Put that in there. Put that one in there. Okay, it's not quite perfectly centered, but it'll still look awesome. So I get show it a little bit. Take my pokey tool and go right through the middle and stick one of these brads through. Whoop. It's not perfectly centered. Now you can either put this right through a piece of paper in your journal, or you can just glue it down like this. This one up a little bit more. Just make it stand up a little bit more. there you go. See, so you've got a little flower. I'm gonna make another one. And this time I'll make it with the, see if I can actually get it to fold right in the middle, because it seems to, maybe these are actually a little bit off kilter. Okay, that feels right, and that feels centered, okay. Centered. Okay. I think I'm gonna do the same as I did last time, but bigger. Okay, let's see. What does that one look like? Fold it out. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna take another one. Try to get that one centered too. Ends up being a tiny bit off. I guess maybe they're not all printed perfect, huh? Let's see, how close can I get that being centered? There we go. And I'm gonna fold this one an extra time to make it have more petals. So there, make it small. And also gonna do it quite a lot lower. And do a half circle. Boop. Let's open that one up. That looks tiny. Oh, see, that's much better centered that time. There's a little one there. So I can either put this behind it, or, you see, I could put this one behind it, but I don't know how I'll like that look. You know what? I think I'll do it with this one in front. Put this one in the middle. And then we're gonna take our pokey tool, go through the middle, and put one of these brads in. Okay, let's separate that. Sometimes the patterned ones are actually almost like they're glued shut. You know how you work that out though? You can't get the little legs apart. Just hold it sideways, stick it right in the bottom there, and carefully pull it up. And see, there you go. Now we've got them separated. Okay, well, let's see. Oh, I'm never gonna get this centered again where it was supposed to be. Huh? Right, maybe. Let's see. Okay, looks like I got it. All right. And then fold it back. And there you go. You've got another little flower. Give this a little bit of body. There you go. See, so you've got some really pretty flowers that you can put into your agenda. Let's take one of these that I just started working on and see, where could we put one? Oh, it might be kind of nice on the cover. There's an embellishment right there. Or I could just keep it aside and keep it for later. That would look actually kind of pretty right there, wouldn't it? What do you think? I don't know. I think I actually, in this book anyways, I kind of like the idea of it being here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to open it up and actually make a hole through. Where do you think would be a good place? About there? Okay, let's put it there. Okay, and there, bring it over, open it out, and hopefully we'll come across something later on that we could put on to cover that. All right, what do you think? I think that looks really cute, especially with the two tabs from these little guys sticking out. It's kind of a nice little look. All right, let's put the other one I made into the red version. I think I might actually kind of like it on here, but I'm not sure if that's just too much then. It's kind of nice though, eh? Oh, I like that on there. Not in there, it get caught. Let's see. I just haven't actually put a lot into this book yet, so. Oh, if I put it here. But I'm gonna sew this up, so it would look awfully pretty though. What are your thoughts? This would take away from it being a good pocket. Don't want to do the exact same thing. Could just make this extra decorated. I'd like to put it here, but I don't know what I'm going to put here. You know what? I'm going to hold off on it until we're a little bit further in the book. Okay, so I'm going to put these aside. And put these guys in my basket of extras right now. Put a couple of these in there just in case I'm going to make more. Oh, here's another one. Okie dokie. Step to the side. Now let's look at number 7. Da, 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 da. Okay, I can show you already what number 7 looks like. Okay, and the envelope is like this, like you saw. And inside the envelope is some napkins. Some very nice Christmas napkins. This one's particularly cute. See the little gnomes? And also in there is a stencil. It could be a tree, it could be a pine cone, something related in those areas. All right, okay, let's see what we can do with these. Okay, so for day number 7. Should we just go ahead and do a tree? Like in a darker green, just for fun. And have it on a page that's... this page is almost too... Well, it won't be too small if I take it out. And I could always put something on this side too. And if it's nice and light, you could still read the words. Okay, let's try that. I want it on the outside, on the inside. I'm going to put it on the outside. Just have it here. I still have this guy out. can use one of these type of paddle brushes, or you can use this guy. Okay, let's see. Hopefully it's wet enough. Just gonna do it lightly because I don't want to go over the top. Oh, see, I could even just do the outline of it and not all the way in the middle. Let's see what that looks like. So it'll just be like, oh, I really like that. Okay, I'm just gonna leave that like that. And, oh, okay, I'm gonna do actually around the edges while I'm here. But I like doing the edges better with this guy. Ooh, look at how dark that went. If you're worried about that, you might want to just do a little sample on another piece of paper beforehand. And, but I don't mind. I don't mind. Okay. Pretty. All right, now I'm half tempted to do on the other side of this one as well. That. We'll see what's coming along. So we'll put that one in here. And let's see in the other book if we could do something different. Something a little bit different. Yeah, this piece of paper is just a little bit too small. Or I don't know, it would look nice. It would look nice on here too. On here. And the blue. Kind of looks like the Northern Lights, eh? With a bit with the pink going through there. I think I might put it here. Hey, what do you think? Off to the side a little bit. Bet this one I'll probably fill in a little bit more than the other one. Just gently. Oh, oopsie. Okay, a little bit thicker bushes there. See, can I get it to kind of... Yep, this paper was thirsty. It soaked that up really fast. It's okay. If I dislike it, I can fix it later. There we go. Oh, it looks really pretty. I like it. All right. So that was that. And then let's look at the napkins. Okay. Now the napkins can go on a page. Let's find a page that might be a little bit on the boring side. I mean, it might have a little bit of a pattern behind it. I don't know if I should do another one on there. Could put something like that. That would look nicer on a white paper, wouldn't it? Let's see. Okay. Or we could use this one. Merry Christmas in a whole bunch of different languages. Might make it look a little bit too busy. but I'm going to try to separate the two pieces. Keep this. It's good for cleaning up or even using. And so where can I put this? 'Cause it's pretty dark, so not much is going to show through it. I don't want to ruin anything. Oh, so you can still see the music. Huh. It's already sewn in, so I can't really, I could just, I'm not really sure what I want to do with this guy. Go through too many pages. Back to this page again. I really want to do more on that one. Let's check the other one. Let's check. Oops. Sorry. Am I still centered? Yeah, more or less. Okay. Maybe I can put this on. We could put it on this whole thing, except for the back, the end part that's like that. Make sure that this isn't like a 3-ply or something. No, okay, it's not a 3-ply. This is the cheap one, 2-ply, which doesn't really matter to us. All right, so you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do that thing where you just do that thing where you take a Q-tip till I cut the paper. First, let me make sure I get it the right size for this. Yeah, that's the way I want to go. Okay. But we don't want it. The little nib. There it is. I don't think we're going to need that much of it though. Let's get that out of there. Alright, so yes, we want it on this side. And we don't want this little part at the top because I don't like the way it looks. So we're gonna do this little thingy. And you wet the Q-tip and you can wet so gently start to tear it away. Okay. I really don't want this line up here. Sorry. All right, is this going to be the right length-ish? Yes. I think we want to do the same thing on the bottom because it doesn't make any sense to have like a straight line. And the bottom is jagged like that. It's kind of hard for me because my hands are a little bit shaky today. I mean, I'm liking it so far. This way really works well. Okay. Oh look, I have a napkin. Let's try out the water. And let's see. Something like this. I don't want it to reach past that. I want it to be about there. I want this to, okay, so we need to cut off another little inch or so from here. Okay, that's more 1/4 of an inch. But okay, let's put that on there just to see what it looks like. All right, so the way I do that is I'll put a bunch of glue stick back down like this. Okay. Gently lay it on there. Oh, and you see, you can see the music through it still. And then I've got this big thing of Mod Podge. I like buying the matte one. And it looks solid, but it dries see-through. It does soak through. Be careful, you're gonna rip it. The way I just did. Let's pull that off and make it look like we did that on purpose. There we go. Yeah, you can see it's starting to rip up a little bit. We're trying to wrinkle up a little bit. So I think with the print on this one, the colors, the Mod Podge isn't like soaking through as well as it would normally. So if that happens, then you just kind of gotta really carefully lift up those little edges and get some under there. More here. Nope, that one's down. Okay. Okay, and I'm gonna have to let this dry. Can't put that back in the book the way it is now. But I'm gonna let that dry for a bit, and then I'll put it back into the book. All right, now let's see the other book, see if we can get use out of a different one here. Okay, we don't have any glue here, that's good. These guys are very cute. Let's look for a nice blue page. Is there a blue? I hope so. Oh, what do you think? Think it's too big for the page? I mean, you will be able to maybe write over it. I think you would be able to with like a good pen, like a fine liner type of pen or a Posca pen. Oh, what if they're down here and then you see the map behind them? Fold this one. Tape. Okay. Okay. All right. This one also seems to be a 2-ply. Another piece of napkin. This one has like a ghost print on it. Sometimes you can see what it would look like by gluing it on something alone. Let's hold this on there. Can you see it? Oh yeah. You can see the ghost print on it. Neat. So you could use that for something else. Another page. Okay. We're just gonna put a tiny little bit of it on this matte page. Okay. I have to do the same thing as before with the Q-tip. Where is that Q-tip? All right, let's see how much juice is left in this Q-tip. Okay. Delicate. I don't think I need to go up there. I like the way the little arm just kind of held on there. Uh-huh. There we go. Look at that. Teeny tiny little piece. That was a total accident that that little tiny piece of his arm stayed there. Okay, let's see what that ends up looking like. And You know what I could just do this time, since I've opened up the Mod Podge already. I think I'm gonna let it go further than, and then I'll trim it later. Okay. So, since the brush is already wet, okay. Oh, and a little arm. I saved the arm. Okay, put a little bit more on the top. And there you go. Oops. And there you go. And little image, just gotta let him dry. Might make the paper, you know, crinkle a little bit. And we'll be able to see tomorrow how well it dries. Isn't that cute? That is actually really cute. Okie dokie, so that was day 7. So tomorrow, we'll be looking forward to day 8. Okay, I hope you're having a fun time working on this, and I hope you're having a nice Christmas season so far. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Okay, take care. Bye.